Arabia, you look beautiful. Glad to have you back. You were definitely missed. Now we got to get into the football.
Yes.
So this is our way too early Super Bowl predictions. The Eagles want some love, y'all. Do you guys think that they will win the Super Bowl again? I know it's early, but how are we feeling? What are we thinking? Arabia.
Yeah, so for my Super Bowl picks, I have the Nigga Bowl that everybody wanted a few years ago. So out of the NFC, I have the Eagles going to the NFC Conference Championship game. They did lose some pieces with Milton Williams, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, but their defense should still be very solid, especially with those exciting whites back there with Reed Blankenship and Cooper DeJean. On offense, they're led by Jalen Hurts, Saquon, AJ, but honestly, this is Jalen Hurts' 12th offensive coordinator in 9 seasons dating back to college, but he seems to be able to adjust very well. They're going to be good, but I think they will fall to the Lions. Again, really, really early to say this, but the last time we saw the Lions, they were getting their backs blown out by the Commanders in the divisional round of the playoff games, 45-31. But don't get it twisted. The Lions are very dominant when fully healthy. So I have the Lions coming out of the NFC. Again, way too early. Out of the AFC, I have the Bills in the conference championship game. They're projected to be the highest scoring offense in the NFL, even though they haven't led the NFL in scoring since 1990, but they're projected to do that this year. Defense should also be solid, but I think they will lose to the Ravens. I have the Ravens coming out of the AFC. And it's a really big if Lamar Jackson, Todd Monken, offensive coordinator, and John Harbaugh stick to their identity, they tend to lose their minds in the playoffs. If they stick to what they know and what they're good at in the playoffs, they have a really good chance this year of making it to the good game. So I have the Lions, Ravens, and the Super Bowl.
Hey, Mace, what do
crazy.
you think? Do you agree or no?
Lions
you heard
and
Black's going on. You said,
Ravens.
what is going on?
That's horrible news, Arabia.
Excuse me.
The Lions, shout out to Detroit. Shout out to everybody in Detroit. I'm gonna let you rock. Shout out to Detroit. But you know who's gonna be in the championship. The same team who's been there for the last couple of years. I think this is the year Patrick Mahomes is really upset with what happened and transpired last year. And he's coming back with a vengeance. I'm just letting you know this will be the best season that we see from black quarterbacks. I think all the top quarterbacks will be black. This going to be the year that happened. I'm putting that out there just so y'all know it's not steroids or anything like that. It's just going to be a nigga Super Bowl, you know, but not the type of nigga she's talking about. So I got.
What's the type of? What do you mean?
I mean, you're gonna
not
have
the type of nigga she talking about.
I mean, the top quarterback is gonna be black this year.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just letting you know that early. But I got of course I got KC, I got Kansas City, and I'm gonna go with your team. I don't see why you didn't pick this. I'm gonna go with the Commanders.
That's lovely.
Mace, I don't know what
disagree,
you
but
just
we
said.
can
I have no idea what Mace just said. He went in a whole circle, said a nigga bowl like Arabia said it. Then he went back to not that type of nigga.
That's the only question.
Where's the DJ at? Like, this nigga's DJ, he's just spinning.
Those all black quarterbacks.
I understand what you're saying, but you didn't say nothing really that she didn't say. You just kind of just piggybacked off what she said.
No, she didn't pick the Commanders when it was all said and done, and she didn't pick Kansas City.
No, you picked two different teams, but leading up to your picks, it was shaky, it was turbulence. You landed the plane. But it was mad
early in the season.
It was mad turbulence.
I'm getting my feet wet.
Listen, yeah, I ain't mad at that. Listen, this is a good question because to me, it's very hard to repeat. That's first and foremost. If we're going to say and go off paper, we're going to say and say Philadelphia should repeat. Arabia brought up a lot of great points, and I'm glad that you were being realistic and then picked the Commanders because I thought that's where you were going when we originally started your take. And I'm like, look at her, about to go right.
So emotional.
Yeah, exactly. I said, look at her, about to go this. But I'm really, really proud that you picked the teams that you picked. I'm not mad at the teams you picked, but the two teams that you did pick, those are, to me, those are two, and don't get me wrong, the Lions the last 2 years have been making noise. They started 3 years ago when they almost made the playoffs, and then they started becoming favorites. But to me, those are the two biggest teams that they're outside of the Buffalo Bills, the Lions and the Ravens. They get to the show, they get to the dance, and then what they do, they let you down every year. So I'm not going with those two teams. That's who I'm not going with. Are those good picks? Absolutely, those are good picks. But the NFC is up in the air. I don't really like anybody in the NFC outside of Philadelphia and actually the Commanders. I don't know what San Francisco is going to do this year. I think Tampa Bay may be all right. I like the way Tampa Bay played last year as well. We had Mike on the show. We told him what it is for the last 800 years when it comes to the Cowboys. But as far as the NFC, I mean, if I have to pick somebody right now, I'm going to go with Philadelphia, but I'm not feeling strong about that pick. But unlike Arabia, I'm going to actually pick my team. The Bengals. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
we got Jamar Chase signed back, T. Higgins. You know, we start a season off happy. Every season we start off happy. I don't care, murder. I don't care. I don't care what's
I'm saying Stat might as well say the Steelers gonna be in it.
Again, you got to be realistic.
Yeah.